what makes it really mocking is I could have really simplified that issue and taught Nidoqueen Thunderbolt.
Oh.
But then I wouldn't have had Thunderbolt to teach to Snorlax, which would have created problems later. Because that was the plan. On the cycling route, there was only 3 Pokemon which we would legitimately be able to capture, which were Raticate, Fearow, and Doduo, which would have given us a 2 in 3 chance of getting access to a flyer, which would have allowed us to kind of get that time back.
Fair odds, to be fair.
And the route after the cycling route had the same Pokemon on it, so if we got a Raticate, we get a reroll and guarantee it. So at that point, the only way we could not get a flyer was if we failed to catch one of those Pokemon. But it ended in Silco. So, what can you do? Okay, with eggs, this egg specifically, I'm going to rule it that the Pokemon is counted as being from the area where we received the egg. We won't be able to get any other eggs, I don't think, because we can't breed Pokemon. That would definitely be getting something which would violate Dupe's Clause.
Yes, it probably would, yes.
And I don't think there's any other NPCs who will just give us one. But like this egg, we will receive in New Barktown. Like we've received it as an item, but it's not an egg yet. So this will be a Pokemon counted as coming from New Barktown. Because it's kind of either you count it from where you received the egg or from where the egg hatches, but we don't know where the egg will hatch.
Oh, you must be the cursed child. You know, I sent the Pokemon trainer and his spirits on a journey once, and he's the one who cursed you. Blah. I'm very sorry. Bye-bye, I have to go.
I remember when I was younger, this phone call. At one point I named my character Was Up, just so we could get "What's up" on the phone.
Hello, what's up?
But this first section I used to kind of run through quite quickly to pass the starters onto a fresh version. So that you could, do the free starter run.
It's funny that, because so did I.
Yeah. So yeah, you gotta have your little giggles with the names and things there. When you're just running through that same motion again and again. That's right, you're right. And I can't think of any other way to quantify the egg, so we have to forfeit Togepi. That egg will just sit in the box and become an omelette. But no, you're absolutely right. I would violate it, and I can't stand for that.
Did we get the egg in New Barktown?
Yeah, you get given the egg from New Barktown, which is the same place your starter comes from.
Do we quantify this?
No, definitely. You can't go for the egg. You have to have a starter.
Oh my god.
The only other way to rationalise it is where the egg hatches, and we can't control that. And I don't want to risk violating a rule later. So
yeah,
the egg...
we're actually going to have to forfeit Togepi. I agree completely.
And yeah, definitely, especially after I called it out in the first thing, where you said, like, oh, we could just fish in Pallet Town for a Magic. I was like, no, you can't, we got our starters from there.
Yes.
It's the exact same situation.
Spinarak.
No, good one, chat, keeping us honest.
Yes, we need this pep talk every now and then. We would hate to roll a 6 and then incur the wrath of the chat. Because we cheated. You know.
We already trained him, you glitched in the last one.
You know, imagine if someone wanted to troll us.
Train a fly Nidoqueen.
Oh. Yeah, imagine if someone in the chat wanted to troll us. That would not be nice, rolling 6s.
The way I see it, it's all down to kind of how much of a rapport we built with chat. I might have to look into how to like straw polling it or something, but I don't know. I feel like just kind of looking at chat and just kind of going back one will probably suffice. And if everyone in chat feels like we should just eat shit, then that's kind of their prerogative, and I'm not going to deny them that. I'll take whatever hand I'm dealt and work and play the best I can with it. So I bet you didn't think you'd be beginning a new Nuzlock tonight.
Well, I certainly didn't.
Although, if you get a 6-second demand, you use Togepi.
Is that technically a curse?
Yes.
It could mean that you'd technically also have to give up Cyndaquil. Wouldn't it? If the curse is to demand that you use Togepi, then you've got to forfeit one of the Pokemon.
No,
you've got
I would see the
other
I would
Pokemon
see
you've
the
got in that
curse
area.
aspect of that being that I have to include Togepi in my team. I have to keep it as a Togepi.
Ah, that's true.
That's kind of a curse in itself. I'm pretty much just down to 5 slots at that point.
Ooh, there's certainly an interpretation of the curse to be done here.
But it's down to how chat wants to word it.
Indeed.
You know, I've not been having a good time with my recent streams, really. First I had my arse handed to me in Bloodborne, then the Pokemon run goes dead.
Well done, baby. You ate a berry.
I'll get there in time. Still, I'm currently just thinking Quattro would have ended this by now.
I know the feeling.
And I feel bad for thinking like that. I'm like one of those parents being like, your older sibling would have done this by now.
Oh, bloody hell.
I shouldn't compare. They're all different in their own ways.
My name's triple question mark.
Sometimes I feel that.
I'm gonna be
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who is he? Mouse is on the screen apparently.
Like, huh? What's on the screen?
The mouse.
Okay, do it.
I have seen. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Pandex. Pandax. I keep saying Pandex for some reason.
Sounds so much like spandex.
Yes, this is why I need to say Pandax.
I think it's just Panda X, so you can't just say Panda.
Panda X.
Yeah, it's X Panda. It's
I can roll
X
with that.
straight edge Panda X.
Wow, I thought that.
But Panda X
Sprite
does have a
was
certain ring to it.
Pandax. Pandax. It's a rat-a-tat.
Did you see what it just did?
Yeah.
Just shook its butt. Remember when Meme used to shake his butt at things?
I know. It used to lower their defenses. Memes do that with people.
And that's when you got them. The people, not the memes.
Brutal, bruh. That's totally brutal. We almost have Pokeballs.
Almost.
We almost have Pokeballs.
Oh,
Meme part 2.
there can never be another meme. Memes are for life, not just Christmas.
What is his name?
His name is Silver,
Done.
because that's his name.
And you love this character so much.
Yes, there's a reason why I have cosplayed and will probably cosplay again this character. Heck, if you can get like the camera working, I will cosplay this character on the stream. This character is amazing. He is the best villain in any Pokemon game. Silver is great. And
It's a done deal.
yeah, and I don't know. I'm getting a bit defensive. The rival characters always kind of get, you know, people naming them like Fartface or whatever. And we're kind of becoming the proverbial butt of jokes because they're the rival. But I really like Silver as a character and he was really cool in the comic. And we have Pokeballs.
Wouldn't you hate it if we drop 3 items?
Don't joke about these things, okay? I mean, and we could also roll the forfeit your next capture, remember? No, I didn't. I don't care. Actually, maybe I do need to learn the basics. I did get Quattro killed. It certainly wasn't her fault. Someone should cosplay this guy. The black t-shirt, black hair, swag stance.
Well, I'm not doing it. I mean, look at that haircut.
No face.
No face, yeah.
And not a good no face either. You've seen Spirited Away, right?
Yes, I have. A very long time ago.
You should probably heal, baby.
Yes, we most definitely would like to heal our Pocket Monsters. Now, how many Pokeballs do we actually have?
Let's find out. 5. That's pretty generous, actually.
We do have 3 items in the inventory. I kind of think we just want to carry like a 4th item at the very least around, so we don't want to lose an important item, because that curse involves our choosing items to drop. So if there's a particular item we really, really want to keep, then we should roll with 4, at least. Of different names.
One, we can drop multiple of the same item.
That would be considerably helpful. Yes, we now have a Hoothoot.
That curse seems a little bit too light. So I'm going to say starting at 3, but every stream we increase that number by 2.
Ooh.
So next stream, if we roll that one, it'd be dropped 5 items, and then after that, it'd be dropped 7 items.
Deal.
It begins to hoot at the same time, every day. Alright. What are we going to nickname this beaut? Come on, I'm sure you have an owl pun or a bird pun in you.
Bird pun, you say? I wish I had a bird pun in me right now. Hoot hoot. Squawk squawk. No, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Don't make me kill this Hoot Hoot. I quite like Hoot Hoot.
Ugh, fudge you.
Shall I?
Call it parrot.
No, it's not a parrot.
Redgrave.
Redgrave, why?
I have no idea.
How about Sanders?
Why Sanders?
After the Colonel.
Why?
Because it's a bird.
But it's not a chicken.
You think they serve chicken?
I know for a fact that they have not served chicken on some occasions.
So Sanders?
Sanders it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't want to anger them, so we'll just take the A out of Sanders. Sanders! What's that? Sanders with an accent. Okay. Poor we need to focus on this run. I'm still sad about. I'm living in the past. But
I know.
That run's past. It's past.
We lost all of the Pokemon, which means we lost our life. So it wasn't just losing one important Pokemon, we lost the entire thing. If we were continuing the game, then the impact of those losses would be far greater. Wouldn't they? It would be kind of fun in a weird way, because we'd have to think around for solutions. If, say, just the Magikarp survived.
Like, you realise what Pokemon we had left, right?
The ones that were in the box.
Do you know what we had in our box?
We had a Ghastly.
Yeah, we did.